नमस्कार, म्हजें नांव सतीश नायक आनी हांव एकदम खूश भोगतां आज तुमचे फुडें परतून एकदां घेवन येवपाक आमची ही कार्यावळ अंतरिक्ष अप अप एंड अवे. खूब तेंपा उपरांत सेकंड सिजनान परतून एकदां हांव तुमचे फुडें हजर जालो. इंटरनॅशनल अर्थ डे 22 एप्रील विश्वभर मनयतात. तुमकां म्हज्या टिशर्टा वयल्यान कळ्ळेंच आसतलें. आमची पृथ्वी ही सुंदर धर्तरी हाज्या बद्दल प्रेम व्यक्त करपाचो दीस आसा इंटरनॅशनल अर्थ डे. आनी ह्या एकदम ऑस्पिशियस हे बरे दिसाचेर हे बरे आठवड्यात अर्थ डेच्या आठवड्यात आमी हो प्रोग्राम परतून सुरू करतात. आज एक स्पेशल गेस्ट म्हजे बरोबर हांगा हजर जाल्यात तुमकां पृथ्वी बद्दल सांगपाक, आमच्या धर्तरे बद्दल सांगपाक. तर आनी उशीर करचो न्ही, वचुया कोण आमचे स्पेशल गेस्ट आमकां मेळपाक आयल्या तांची वळख हांव तुमकां करून दिता. येया म्हजे बरोबर. आज आमच्या कार्यावळींत आमी आमंत्रीत केल्यात एक स्पेशल आमचे गेस्ट जे प्लॅनेटा बद्दल, आमच्या अर्था बद्दल आनी ताजे जे प्रॉब्लेम्स आसा ते कितें आसा आनी ते कशे सॉल्व करूं शकता आमी ताजे बद्दल आमकां सांगतले. हांव येवकार करतां आमच्या प्रोग्रामांत श्री सुजीत कुमार डोंगरे हांचो. सर, वेलकम टू द शो. या आनी सगळ्यांत पयलीं तुमकां हांव हुनूनीत परबी दितां. विश यू व्हेरी हॅपी अर्थ डे. सुजीत कुमार डोंगरे हे सेंटर फॉर एनवायरमेंट एज्युकेशन जी अंतरराष्ट्रीय संस्था आसा ते ताजे सायंटिस्ट आसात आनी ते गोवाची जी सगळें काम आसा, गोवा शाखा आसा ते रेप्रेजेंट करतात. ते भायर मोरजे जे तुमी आयकलां आसतलें, टर्टल्स येतात, धाकटे टॉर्टॉयज, कासव येतात, तांचे कन्जर्वेशनान सुजीत कुमार डोंगरे काम करता. एनवायरमेंटल एज्युकेशन स्कुलांक पावोवपाचें, टिचरींक ताजे बद्दल एज्युकेट करपाचें आनी टिचरींनी फुडें आमच्या भुरग्यांक, स्टुडंट्सांक कशें एनवायरमेंटा बद्दल शिक्षण दिवचें हें सगळें जें आमच्या करिकुलमान एकाडेमिक्सान ना तें सेंटर फॉर एनवायरमेंट एज्युकेशन आनी सुजीत कुमार डोंगरे ही ताजी काळजी घेतात. वी से दॅट द अर्थ इज आवर मदर, पण आमी ते फक्त मनान विचार करनात, आमी तोंडान उलयतात आनी आमची अर्थ पॉल्यूट जायत आसा. तर वॉट डू यू से अबाउट प्लॅनेट अर्थ?
There are two things actually. As you rightly said, Earth is very, very complex unit indeed. Anything which is very complex, which always is very beautiful indeed. And as I see, Earth is incredible planet in our solar system. Perhaps maybe because
maybe in the entire universe.
In entire universe indeed. Maybe because the location in which we are located in the universal system, So that makes the Earth to have all kind of a balance system in terms of maybe physical and chemical composition of the Earth. That makes Earth to support and sustain life on it. We have very intricate balance of the gaseous systems.
The atmosphere.
Atmosphere we have terrestrial ecosystems where forests are major ecosystems. We have the ocean, hydrosphere that we have. We also have lithosphere, and also we have the soils on
so
the
Earth is a system.
It's a system. It supports the life. Okay. At the same time, we also need to understand the Earth's beauty. As I said in the beginning, it's very, very complex ecosystems. To understand the Earth's ecosystems, we need to divide Earth into different sectors. Okay. If you really want to understand how forest supports the life, okay, how ocean supports the life, how atmosphere itself has a variety of life in terms of microbes, how this system supports the life. So understanding and knowing about these things makes me very fascinating.
Okay.
As I understand, as I read more and more about these ecological systems, I feel that I know very little of the Earth's ecosystem.
The complexity is the beauty.
Complexity is indeed the beauty of the Earth. Yes.
सर, आता आमी आमच्या मेन क्वेश्चनाचेर येवया. अर्थ डेच्या प्रोग्रामान आतां अर्थ डे हो सेलिब्रेट करपाक कारण कितें? बिकॉज वी डू नॉट अंडरस्टँड द प्लॅनेट आनी त्या खातीर खूब आमचे कन्सर्न्स आसा हो प्लॅनेट अर्थ. आनी आमी भुरगे जे स्टुडंट्स आसात तांकां खबरूच आसात आनी प्रोजेक्ट्स करतात, ग्लोबल वॉर्मिंग आनी ओझोन आनी कितें सगळें हें आसात. आनी आमी म्हणटात की क्लायमेट चेंज, ग्रीन हावस इफेक्ट. भुरगे प्रोजेक्ट करतात आनी विसरतात. जाणटे जे आसात पेपरान एक हेडलायन म्हणून वाचतात आनी विसरतात. एवरीबडी इज फॉरगेटिंग, एवरीबडी नोज बट नोबडी इम्प्लिमेंट्स. सो कॅन यू प्लीज टेल अस सिम्पली वॉट आर ऑल दीस थिंग्स? ग्लोबल वॉर्मिंग, climate change, ozone, हे सगळे depletion. What are these concerns?
Okay, I'll go by one by one. Today on the 22nd April we are celebrating Earth Day. means this is the day where we should remind ourselves what is earth and how our action, human action, are contributing towards destruction of this fine ecological balance. Okay, so that is the opportunity for all of us to understand these things and also make ourselves known that my activities are contributing towards ABC. That's number one. Number two is, we are all talking about various things that are happening around us. Okay, one of the things that you said everybody talks about is something called global warming.
Global warming.
Okay, we also talk about climate change.
Right.
All these are major environmental problems which human has created actually. Okay, our anthropogenic activities are mostly driving towards destruction of these fine ecological balances. Okay, as our action has contributed towards destroying these ecosystems, at the same time human action should also reverse this process. Okay, we do a negative thing, at the same time we also can do a positive thing about it. And Earth Day today is basically to see what is negative that we have done and what positivity we can bring in, so that Earth's balance is maintained not only for us but for future generations.
एक 1978 सालांत एक स्टडी जाल्ली फ्रॉम सॅटेलाइट्स. दे फाउंड आउट दॅट सोलार एमिशन्स, सुर्याच्यान जे वत येता, एनर्जी येता, सो फॉर 22 years दे स्टडीड द सोलार एमिशन्स अँड दे फाउंड आउट दॅट इट इज द सेम. प्रत्येक वर्सा सूर्य तितलीच एनर्जी सोडटा, पण अर्थ इज गेटिंग हॉटर अँड हॉटर. आम्ही सदां म्हणटा सूर्य तापता. सो व्हॉट इज द सिक्रेट बिहाइंड दिस?
And it's not like that. Let's see this small diagram that we have. Okay. Now what is there in the stratosphere? It's a very interesting layer. Okay, gaseous layer which is called ozone layer. Okay, what does that ozone layer do? So the sun's radiations that we get on the earth, what it does, it is filters out the harmful radiation, the ultraviolet radiations are sent back into the outer space, and only the radiations which are useful human and other life, it is sent to the earth's surface.
Truly, life on earth could not exist without light from the sun. But solar radiation contains harmful ultraviolet rays. Fortunately, some 30 to 40 kilometers up in the atmosphere, an ozone layer effectively stops most of these ultraviolet rays from reaching us. Solar radiation goes through complex processes which ultimately enable a livable environment around the earth. Ultraviolet rays reaching the earth are reduced through a series of reactions in the atmosphere. Oxygen is transformed into ozone and vice versa. Thus, a rich ozone layer absorbing ultraviolet rays is formed.
Okay, when the radiations are hit on the earth's surface, what happens is the earth's surface reflects the radiation back into the atmosphere. Okay, when the radiations are reflected back into the atmosphere, we have something called greenhouse gases. Carbon dioxide and methane are greenhouse gases. What do? Is they will not allow this earth's radiation back into these things,
they will
trap it actually. Okay, so these gases have a capacity to trap the heat, and so therefore this earth's surface is always warmer.
Man-made chemicals called chlorofluorocarbons disturb the delicate ozone-oxygen balance. The CFCs react with ultraviolet rays and release chlorine. The chlorine reacts with ozone and destroys it in a chain reaction. Ultimately, there is less ozone to absorb ultraviolet rays.
The whole problem of climate change is because of increasing in the greenhouse gases. For example, CO2 is increasing, methane is increasing. Those kind of gases are increasing now. Okay, 100 years back, prior to the industrial era, if you see, the CO2 percent in our atmosphere was about 250 ppm, okay, which is a small amount of carbon dioxide, yet that amount is responsible for making earth warmer and helping all the creatures to live. Now what happened is, after the industrial era, and also we have destroyed our forests, we destroyed our all other land is degraded and those kind of things, has actually contributed excess carbon dioxide into atmosphere. Okay, today if you see the carbon dioxide in an atmosphere, which is almost about 390 ppm, from 250 to 390, huge jump. And as you know, the carbon dioxide is a heat trapper. Okay, more the carbon dioxide in our atmosphere, very close to the Earth's surface, more the heat is trapped, and our Earth's surface becomes more and more warmer. When it becomes more warmer, it becomes heat. So this is where we are calling it as global warming. Okay, our globe is warm, and this warming not only contributing towards destruction of lot of ecosystem, but also it is very detrimental to human life itself on the planet.
We are also affected.
We are indeed affected because we are part of ecosystem. We are not individual. Okay, millions of species which are there on the planet, we are one of the species in this million.
It is a web.
Yeah, it is a web. Anything happens to X species, human is impacted, because human is the one dependent on this other living creatures. So this whole process of, if we imbalance this gaseous concentration in our atmosphere, it has a very negative effect on the Earth's surface. And today it is not only we in India or Goa we are worried about, the world where people are worried about the phenomenon of climate change, and that is very detrimental.
Okay.
Life depends on the warmth of the sun being trapped by a layer of gases that surround the Earth. We now produce so much of these heat-trapping gases that the layer is getting thicker, heating the world, changing our climate and threatening our way of life. As the world gets hotter, the climate will change and some of the extreme effects we have witnessed will become more frequent, making our planet a more hostile place to live.
It's the hottest day ever recorded in Britain.
If we could see the gases, the causes of the problem would be obvious to everyone. And if you could see the effect we are having on our planet, you'd do something about it. The solutions exist, and it's not too late to make a difference, but we have to act now, today.